Donald Trump is facing a full-blown revolt from the very farmers who once backed him. After months of paying the price for his disastrous immigration policies, these lifelong Republican voters are speaking out, and they're not holding back. In a bombshell new CNN interview, they called out Trump directly and demanded an end to the damage. Stick around to see how his rural support is crumbling, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. So right off the bat, this week has been huge for Americans speaking out against Donald Trump's policies. While the media seems to be keeping some of them quiet, protests big and small have been popping up across the country in response to appalling and sometimes illegal ICE raids.
ICE in our state! No fear, no hate! No ICE in our state! No fear, no hate! No ICE in our state! No fear, no hate! No ICE in our state!
Now, these movements have been great to see, but Donald Trump probably expects people in cities and developed areas to protest against him. But what he was not expecting this week, however, was a large movement of farmers to start speaking out against him as well. For a bit of background, many of America's farms rely heavily on foreign labor for planting and harvesting crops. And while there is potential for illegal workers to make their way to American farms, the overwhelming majority are here on legal work visas. And while Trump has said that he would only target illegal immigrants, his ICE raids have been harassing and even arresting people who are here legally. And you guessed it, this campaign of harassing foreigners is having devastating effects on U.S. agriculture. According to a survey by Reuters, in June, many farmers in western states were seeing upwards of a 70 to 80% drop in people just showing up for work. This is because Trump's ICE raids have assaulted so many legal workers and even some U.S. citizens in the agriculture industry that people are avoiding to go to work on farms. Now, this survey came out in June, and American farmers have been sounding the alarm about this impending crisis all summer. However, many American farmers actually have been thinking that changes might be coming soon, and they thought this because Donald Trump literally said so. In several interviews and even in this post on Truth Social, Donald Trump literally said that changes are coming, and that farmers shouldn't worry about their labor shortage. Well, after giving Trump several months and with crops needing to be harvested, the farmers of America have realized that Donald Trump doesn't really care about them and that he has no real plans to help them stay in business. In this bombshell new interview, CNN speaks to farmers across western states who are currently watching their crops rot in the fields after being promised by Trump that he would find a solution to their problem. Trump lied to their faces, and it's costing them big time.
Really, this climate here is best served for cherries.
Are any of them still salvageable or not?
No, there's not really anything you can do with them at this point.
You've got more than 30 acres of this farm with rotting fruit. I mean, these are cherries that at one point were pretty appetizing, but right now are more than 2 weeks past their prime.
It's about $250,000 to $300,000 worth of revenue.
Just left to rot.
Yeah, which is one thing, but it's also lost revenue for the workers that would have been able to pick them had they been here.
Oregon farmer Ian Chandler says about half his usual crew didn't show up this season, leaving him scrambling to backfill dozens of positions.
You're calling them, I assume, individually
Yes.
and saying,
Yes.
what's going on?
Yes. And so
what are they telling you?
Well, in the beginning of the season, it coincided, unfortunately, with a lot of really strong immigration enforcement down in Southern California, where our workforce comes from. And that kind of had a chilling effect on people wanting to move.
While Ian says his workers are hired with what seemed to be a valid ID and work papers, fear of ICE raids kept many of them from traveling north this year. Back north in Oregon, farm manager Manuel Nava also noticed several no-shows this year.
Last year, we probably have probably 5 families coming from California. They do the picking, and this year we missed them.
They didn't show up.
They don't show up.
Workers here earn about $5 a bucket and average anywhere from $15 to $35 an hour.
I think there's a perception that it's under the table, that you've got a big box of cash somewhere and you're paying them, but that's not really how it works.
Nope.
How does it work?
We hire them just like any other employee. We have an I-9 and W-4 filled out for every employee, and run payroll every week, and they get checks or direct deposit.
Are they paying taxes?
Yes. All of that is taken out of their checks.
What do you say to folks who say just by you talking about this, you're attracting potential ICE attention?
Well, someone has to talk about what's actually going down here. We're normal people. We work with normal people, good, hardworking people that have good work ethic. They are part of our community. Just like my arm is connected to my body, they are part of us. So it's not just a matter of just like cutting them off and be like, all right, see you later. If we lose them, we lose part of who we are as well.
This change in tune from American farmers is a major problem for Donald Trump. Not only are rural Americans a strong part of his base, but they are also exposing a hard truth about Donald Trump's policies, that he's hurting legal immigration just as much, if not more, than illegal immigration. But there was even more bad news for Donald Trump this week. According to a brand new report from the Financial Times, American farmers are not just speaking out against Trump on TV, they are actually planning on hitting him where it hurts, in Congress. According to the Financial Times, farm and agriculture lobbies in Washington have been ramping up lobbying efforts in an attempt to sway their local congressmen against Donald Trump's policies. According to the article, farm lobbies have increased their spending in DC by around $6 million so far, from 23 to 29 million year over year. Their efforts have been focused on pushing for protections of legal agriculture workers and encouraging congressmen to push back against Trump's immigration war. This is a very dangerous game for Trump because the longer he attacks his farmer voters, the less they will have to lose by standing up to him. If American farmers stop harvesting crops for the country and start harvesting votes against him, Donald Trump's already rocky relationship with Congress could shrivel up faster than those farmers' dead crops. Let me know what you think of Trump's policies destroying our food industry, and to continue seeing updates like this, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more.